Hey everyone, and welcome to MCP Sound Check. I'm Wade.
And I'm Joe.
And we're done Guns N' Roses. Finally. It's been trying to be pulling teeth with this guy and Scott. It's been like pulling teeth to get this GNR. No one wants to do Spaghetti Incident or Chinese Democracy, so that's why I was
They are long albums.
Well, luckily this one isn't that long. We're doing our first hip hop episode.
Hippity hop hop hop.
We thought, let's do hip hop. I mean, let's do another genre that's not rock or metal, and let's just do a genre, and let's not be like, oh, what's hip today? Let's do something that's like,
Let's do something that's always hip.
Yeah. And also hop.
So, as you've seen below in the title of the video, we're doing A Tribe Called Quest.
Yes, and this is the first time we're doing this episode. We used to do the episodes, 2 albums an episode.
Mm-hmm.
But that was too long, too drawn out, so we're going to do one. But that means we're probably going to do it one a week, so one every 2 weeks. So we'll do that. So this is the first album. It's, what's the album called? It's a long one.
It's Peoples Instinctive Travels and Paths of Rhythm.
Yes. And, my hip-hop is very kind of like, I like old hip-hop. I like...
well, this is both old and new.
Yeah, and I like, when I was a kid, I used to listen to Eminem, and, I was, all about that. And I do like some new stuff, but I think some stuff is kind of the same a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, like a lot of...
So we picked A Tribe Called Quest, because there isn't as very much like that.
Yeah. Oh, it's very, it's a very laid-back record. Like, it's fast in tempo, and fast in, the rapping part. It's fast. But it's very mellow, too. Like, it has, like, this kind of, this rapid-fire vocals, but then you have, like, this kind of, like, mellow bass line.
Yeah, the groove is always kind of really laid back. And if you know Tribe, like, that's kind of what they do. Like, everything is much more laid back. This is in the time of, like, the early days of gangster rap was starting, like people like Ice-T, Big Daddy Kane, LL Cool J. And these guys came along and they started using, like, heavy soul,
jazz,
R&B, and jazz samples.
But Bonita Applebum is, like, it's so... No, that's not a good example. The one after that, what is it?
Can I Kick It with the Lou Reed sample?
Can I Kick It? That bass is so mellow.
Yeah, and it's...
But they're so rapid with it. Bonita is, they're still kind of, there's some more slower kind of tempo with them, but...
And it's such a contrast to all the tough guy stuff at the time. Like, these guys were just like...
Ham and eggs.
Ham and eggs. These guys were much more laid back, and they're like, it's cool just to be you. You don't have to be something you're not. You don't have to be tough. You don't have to be this. Just be, man.
Yeah, just be you.
And it's great. And
there's even times in the songs, like the first song, God, I had it.
Push It Along.
Push It Along. I think it was Push Something. Push It Along. I listened to this album like 4 times, and I... Push It Along. Like, it's like a 7-minute song. But their actual song is like, what? 3 minutes? And then just stop, just kind of like, let's just song, just stop. They just stop the song, and they're just going to do this weird, little kind of laid back, like, let's hang out and stuff, like kind of things. But there's some weird things about the album, like, before Footsteps, it's like this weird, like, little... Like, you gotta follow in the mud, you follow his footsteps or whatever. But it cuts real quick, and you're like, and then go to this, the rhythm, it's like a fade in, and you're like, I don't know if I would have chose that transition, some transitions were kind of like, just cut off, and you're just like...
That's sure.
But it's the first album, I can only imagine that the first album, you're going to make those decisions.
I find it a really easy listen. Everything is cohesive enough.
Oh, yeah.
On this album, and it just kind of flows. It's an album you can just put on and just vibe to, like for I think it's like an hour or hour and change.
Hour and 6 minutes, I think. But yeah, it's just like it's a good. I like to describe it as you could put this on a Tony Hawk Pro Skater game, and be like, this just songs to skate to.
Just chill.
This is songs to just lay on your couch and chill. Like you said, like it's very kind of like it's old school.
Yeah.
but it's also kind of like getting this new school flavor to it.
Yeah,
And I'm sure later in their discography,
it's a deep contrast to what it came before it. But when we say it's old school, it's because it influenced so many people later, and it's a really landmark kind of time for this group.
Yeah.
What do you think is the best song on the album?
That's tough. I left my Wallen El Segundo a lot.
It's such a great song.
But if I had to choose, man,
it's very repetitive. So if you don't like repetitive things, maybe you want to stick away from it. But I enjoy it.
I like Push It Along a lot. I like Pubic Enemy a lot. If I had to choose, I like. Let's just go Left My Wallen El Segundo.
Okay.
It's the one I can definitely remember the most, but Push It Along is great. I like Luck of Lucian. I like that a lot.
Yeah, Luck of Lucian is great.
Yeah. There's one that I think it's underrated. It's one of my favorites, but I'm going to hold that for underrated.
Okay, yeah. I'm going to go with one of my favorites is Can I Kick It?
That's good.
With the Lou Reed sample. Like, to me, when I hear that Lou Reed sample, I don't think of Take a Walk on the Wild Side. I think of Can I Kick It? And that's how awesome that song is.
I believe it's Luck of Lucian. That's the one, or is it...
That's the second song.
No, what's the third? The third song is After Hours. What's the one that has that rocky sounding theme? The...
Oh.
You know. Is that... I can't
remember. Yeah.
But yeah, that whole time was like, is this rocky? But it has like 70s kind of funk to it, and I like it a lot. Yeah, what's your least favorite song now?
My least favorite... I think I'm going to go with After Hours.
Okay.
Yeah,
I can see why.
It just... it's hard to pick a least favorite song on this record.
Yeah, a lot of the songs are very like this.
Yeah, they're all very even keel. Like, this album is consistently great.
Yeah. But it's also
hard to pick a worst
that
song.
also could be an issue with the album,
where
it's kind of like the same, and you're just kind of like it's great, but it's the same. There's no differences in the songs, and you're just like.
My problem with After Hours, as well as a couple other, like there's nothing that really sticks out in my mind.
Mine's Footprints.
Really?
No. Okay. Footprints was, but then I was like, when I first listened to the album, like Footprints is the one. But after 4 listens or whatever, the whole album, I'm like, Mr. Muhammad.
Okay.
There's nothing special about it, I think. I like Ham and Eggs. Like it's a goofy song, but I feel like out of the rest of the songs, it's weak.
That was one of my picks for least favorite as well.
But Mr. Muhammad is just kind of like, I get it. It's fine. Yeah. Out of the whole album, I think it's the most mediocre of the songs.
Okay.
Out of the whole album, it's very consistent. That one's kind of like if every song is A+, that's a B.
Okay, yeah.
You know, that's what I'm saying.
That's kind of how this album is. Most of it is like at that A range, and then like if it takes a step, it's like a half step down, or there's nothing that really like it doesn't deviate too much. It's very consistent.
Yeah. Underrated song.
My underrated song. Let me check my notes real quick. Actually, I had a couple of the ones you picked for worst, but I'm gonna go with Youthful Expression.
That's a good one.
I really liked that one, and I don't hear much about it. Like Push It Along was one of my first ones I put there, but it's the opening track, and I feel like people know that one more, and because it's you put the CD or the record on. And that's the first thing you hear, and you're like, man, this is great.
Or cassette.
Or cassette.
Back then.
Or cassette. Possibly 8-track. But I think Youthful Expression, it's further into the album. You have to actually get in and dig in for it. And it's just a great, like, it's got a good message. I love the samples that they're putting in on it.
Oh, yeah.
And
this group made Frogs rhythmic.
Yeah.
I forget what song it was. I think it was maybe After Hours. I think that has a frog in it. I think that might be it. But anyway. Mine is Rhythm.
Really?
which is right after Youthful Express. I
really liked Rhythm.
I love the sample a lot.
Yeah.
I love the music part. I love it. It's kind of this kind of like weird synth thing going on to it. And I love it. I think the flow of the entire thing over it is great. I think it's very underrated. But Youthful Expression, like those two songs back to back, those two songs together are really good combo, a good double.
Yeah,
right
and neither of them are like the singles. Like I wanted to leave off "I Left My Wallet in El Segundo," which is one of my favorite Tribe tracks.
I love that freaking good that Spanish guitar.
And I left off "Bonita Applebum" because that's such a legendary track.
I like that track because it's
so different from everything else.
I think it's a well-crafted album where like Bonita is like in the middle, and it's the slowest track, so it kind of like calms you down a little bit, and then you do "Can I Kick It," which is still,
a little bit.
It's ramping up a little bit, and then you get to Youthful Expression. Yeah. Like, oh, we're not going to stop anymore,
and it's great,
and it doesn't stop from there. So I like how like that in the middle is kind of like slow, it kind of rests you a little bit, and just then you go on. So how would you rank these albums?
Right now, I'm going to put People's Instinctive Travels and Paths of Rhythm at 1 of 1.
1 of 1? Okay, yeah. I think number 1 for me is going to be People's... I'm going to do that too. Yeah.
So I can't wait to do the rest of these, especially when you get to more classics like Low End Theory.
Since I've never really listened to A Tribe Called Quest.
This is going to be great.
So it's an adventure for me. I only know like probably 3 songs. Maybe, and I don't remember what they were, but I remember listening to them.
They're probably on this record.
Low End Theory.
And possibly on Low End.
So the next album is Low End.
Yeah, Low End Theory.
And then Midnight Marauders.
Then Midnight, and then, is there one before the most recent one? Thank You for Your Service?
There's 6 albums.
Oh, wow.
There's 6 albums.
This is going to be an adventure for me, too. But,
yeah.
I'm really looking forward to it, 'cause
Low End Theory.
Yep. Midnight Marauders.
This is Midnight Marauders. This is very professional here. Intermission. No, that's Intermission. Never mind. Beats, Rhymes, and Life.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Beats, Beats.
The Love Movement.
Yeah.
And We Got It From Here. Thank You for Your Service.
Okay.
Yeah. So 6 albums total, but we can do it. So it's gonna be a nice 6 weeks of Tribe Called Quest.
And it's great. It's summertime. Yeah. Perfect time to listen to Tribe Called Quest.
Yeah. Let us know in the comment section below what you think about this album. What's your favorite song? What's your least favorite song? Do you have any other notes about the song? Like any little tidbits that we didn't know about? Put in the comment section below. Also, any other suggestions for hip hop? Because we're mostly rock guys, but we like to dip our toes. I couldn't say that for a minute. Dip our toes in the pond or the lake of rap. I'm gonna stop. Anyway, let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe.
Any other genres? Like we dig anything. Funk, soul, R&B.
Unless they have like 20 albums, then we'll have to think about it.
So definitely let us know, and put some comments below. What's your favorite track off of this record? What's your favorite album by Tribe? And yeah, let's get a conversation started.
Yeah. So until next time, rock and roll never dies, and neither do we, or something. Whatever Scott had an outro. I forgot what it was.
I think it's about forgetting.
Rock and roll never forgets, and neither do we.
No, I forgot.
That's it. I
forgot, dude.
It was like hip hop never forgets, and neither do we. There we go. Bam, did it. Bam, see ya.